Hello everybody and welcome to my new video review. Today we're gonna be taking a look at my custom Lego Guts from manga and anime series called Berserk, the greatest dark fantasy of all. Created by the legendary author Kentaro Miura, this is the character of Guts in his Berserker armor as seen in the later chapters of the manga, as well as in a very bad anime adaptation that I do not recommend you watch. You just better go ahead and read the manga if you want to know the story of this magnificently crafted protagonist. One of the best out of all the manga and stories at all, I think so, at least. So, this figure is actually quite old. That's my old mock. I did it around a year ago, but decided to revamp my old video review that was only released in Russian. And it was kinda bad. I had a very bad table, not the table, but the background I should say. Now the background is clear, you can see Guts in all of his majestic glory, and we can take a closer look at him. Unfortunately, the only problem I have with this figure is that as the time went by, you can see his sword, his Dragon Slayer, has yellowed significantly. Check this out, this is the normal gray color of the pieces, and this is the yellowed one. In my city it's very sunny and sun is very radioactive. Unfortunately, that is why many of the gray pieces as well as white pieces, they just become yellowed, which is horrible. But anyway, in terms of the figure, is all intact, and I'll be most proud to show you my Guts figure. So shall we begin? We'll begin with the legs first. Now the legs are all armored up. This is supposed to be an armor created and forged by a dwarf. At first it said dwarves, but then in the manga we saw that there's just one dwarf who created this armor. And first, this armor was used by Skull Knight, if you didn't know that, but I'm sure all the Berserk fans know that. Yeah, and so this armor transformed when it was put on the Guts, especially his helmet. I'll show you the helmet later on. It looks actually quite similar to the one utilized in manga and shown in the manga. But the legs first. Now you can see the details. I've detailed them with different CCBS elements from Hero Factory, as well as some older Bionicle pieces that you can see here. These are from Makuta Pterodax, and these are from Darth Vader from Star Wars Buildable figures from around 2015, something like that. And although even though his legs are armored up and look pretty nice from the front and from the back, kind of good. I mean, it's covered by the cape, so I don't think it really matters. They're posable. Now, I really wanted this Guts to be not only detailed, not only accurate to the manga and anime, I wanted him to be posable. So he's got a good 90 degrees bend here. Right in here, his legs can swivel. As you can see, you can move out, and these armor pieces, armor plates, they accommodate the movement pretty well. I especially designed them this way so they can actually accommodate it. I've utilized rubber tires here in order for his legs not to be that slim. Right here you can see there's a certain gap in the armor, as with all the Hero Factory pieces, unfortunately, but what can you do? Otherwise they won't be able to move if they don't have these gaps. These pieces are on these ones. You can also, they're posable. The armor, it's covered up pretty nicely here. It took me a while to figure out this design that will work, that will be posable, but at the same time won't be that bulky. Because at first the legs of my Guts were quite bulky, but now I'm pretty satisfied with them. I think they look kind of nice because, you know, although Guts' armor is called Berserker armor, and you can imagine it like a big hulky mass of iron. It's actually not. It's more of a gothic style, I would say. I don't know why, but I just think so. The torso is the main thing here, right? I always like creating detailed torsos, and this one is no exception, guys. I tried to replicate his armor the best I could with all the geometrics and the form of itself, the factor. You can see I've utilized different elements from various technique, pins that interconnect and interlock together, as well as some other joints here. This is from Hero Factory. This is from, again, Makuta Pterodax. These are from Hero Factory as well. These are connected here. Some Exoforce joints in order to make him look more, broad in the shoulders, because he was broad in his shoulders. Because without these, check this out, it doesn't look that good, right? These things really add on a lot to him. The arms are quite simple. I mean, they shouldn't really be complicated. I've utilized the same plating from Hero Factory. I think it works pretty well. The arms are posable, of course. They can move away the way you want them to. Shoulder pad armor, I've used these ones. These are from Lego Knights Kingdom from 2006, guys. Yeah, these are old pieces, and they just look phenomenal, I think. As you can see, the armor is almost all dark gray, and it should be this way. First Guts that I created in like 2018, he was all black. He had all black armor, and it didn't look that well. The Dragon Slayer thingy was pretty bad, so I decided to rebuild him from scratch, and I'm pretty proud of this Guts. In terms of the mask, right? The mask is from Makuta Pterodax again. Why? Because it just looks like Guts' helmet. I swear to God, maybe Bionicle creators Greg Farshti, he was actually inspired by Berserk when creating this mask for Makuta. Because, I mean, this just looks like from Guts, from the Beast of Darkness, if you know what I mean. I mean, of course, you can also twist it around. See Takutanuva face. But this one is better. I mean, this really looks like Guts. In terms of the back is all muscled up. I mean, come on, this is the Berserker armor. It should look menacing and all detailed. And it really does. I utilize this Rakshi face plate, I don't know, mask, whatever you call this, from Warrock, and it covers the back pretty nicely. I mean, those Rakshi faces really do cover up things on the back rather neatly, as well as these ones, shoulder pad armor from Toanuva. And on the back of the arms you have these pieces just sticking out, because otherwise it'll look too bad, skinny, we don't want that. And you can see that there are two Technic pieces, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, two Technic pieces. So this is a completely custom torso. It's not a torso that you just get from Hero Factory. It's a completely custom torso created in order to suit Guts and all of his majestic bloody glory. Gory, well, it's gory also, but alright, let's put him here to the back. I hope he will topple over and fall. And take a closer look at the Dragon Slayer, at the Sword of Swords, at this behemoth, a slab of iron, as it was called in the manga. Yeah, it's yellowed, I know. I'll probably de-yellow it sometime. But I think this is one of the best versions you can create of the Dragon Slayer in the Lego form. You just utilize these Technic pieces. I got them from the... I don't remember the name of the set, unfortunately. It looks like a rotor. Something to go with a rotor, motor rotor, whatever it is. It's from Lego Technic. But it looks like something out of Power Miners, you know, even the color scheme. The handle looks like this. I've utilized these pieces. They are from Lego Star Wars. These are from lightsaber hilts, and this one is from Hero Factory, but it was also used in Bionicle. What was his name? From later re-release of Bionicle, I don't remember. Hunter Umarak. Yeah, that's right. Umarak the Destroyer. No, not the Destroyer, the Hunter. He also had these horns, like from deer horns. A very nice model, by the way. I had it, but I disassembled him for no reason. I'm just kidding. For a reason of creating these models. So Guts himself, as you can see, looks terrific. I mean, I'm very proud of this model. I probably say it too many times in this video, but I'm really happy to have this Guts. Because why did I actually create him is because I had no money to buy a detailed, like, big sideshow-like figure of Guts. So I just decided, I have a lot of pieces from Bionicle, why don't I create Guts just like I did with Soundwave, with Sauron, with Blackout, with you name it. So in terms of the posability, I've shown you the posability already, but I'll just pose him in some way so you can get the gist of it. In some manga pose, like it's epic. Unfortunately, his arms is a little bit too... they're too short. I mean, they're not short, but there's just no way, because he lacks a posable torso, any joint here that would allow him to bend forwards or backwards. So I can't really do the manga panel. You all probably or already realized I wanted to do, but I mean, I can do something like that. Something like that. Still looks good. I mean, looks good for me. I like him on my shelf, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my guess from Berserk, the greatest manga of all time. Kentaro Miura, rest in peace. You are the master and the true sensei to all mangaka to follow your path, your thorny path. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. This was Dominator Space. See you later.